Here.
Tamara,
Here.
Levitt,
Here.
Murray,
Here.
Joanne,
Here.
Carlos,
Here.
Candace,
Here.
Kirk,
Here.
and Bonnie.
Here.
If I've missed anybody, can you please let me know? I don't think anybody else should be there. Okay, hearing no comments. What we'll do is we'll carry on like we have in the past. If I could have Kirk please speak to, actually first we'll do the acceptance of the agenda.
Murray can do that.
Okay, all in favor? If you're opposed, please tell me opposed. Motion is carried. There were no additions, right? I didn't ask that. Okay. Adoption of the minutes.
I can do that, but I just have one little teensy-weensy little spelling correction on page 6 under other business home occupation renewals. HO 5319, I think it should be R and A Gearhart, not AMP. I don't know. I know it's really technical, but other than that, I move the minutes.
Okay. Anybody opposed? Motion is carried. And then Kirk, if I could have you briefly go over the development applications, and then, sorry, Bonnie, when it's your turn, if you could go over the subdivision applications. And I believe someone else will go over number 11, which would be Kirk. So if you could please do so.
Certainly, Madam Chair. Welcome, FCA. Development for application number 14-20. Peter Friesen is proposing to construct a 24 by 30 foot barn located on Lot 2, Block 1, Plan 1411453. That's in the Southwest 3, 10, 17, 4. The land use district is rural agricultural. It is a permitted use. It does have the standard conditions as well as the informative. Development application 15-20. Black Iron Steel Fabrications Incorporated is proposing to construct a welding shop in one unit of the existing shop located on Lot 7, Block 1, Plan 1212111. That's in the southeast quarter of 36917-4. That Barnwell Industrial Park coming into town. The application falls within the town of Tabor IDP area and was circulated for a comment. The following reply was received. There is no concerns. The land use district is group rural industrial. It is a discretionary use. It does have standard conditions as well as the informative. Scrolling down, application number 16-20. Mark Christensen is proposing to move in a 10-foot by 14-foot shed located on Lot 32, Block 3. That's Plan 4072 Golf X-Ray, that's GZ, or GX, in the hamlet of Hayes. The land use district is hamlet residential. It is a permitted use. It does have standard conditions as well as an informative. Scrolling down, application number 17-20. Maria Weeb is requesting a waiver of the 150-foot setback to 75 feet from center line of Range Road 15-3 and a waiver of the 150-foot setback to 55 feet from the center line of service roads for placement of trees on Lot 5, Block 1, Plan 15, 12, 42-9. That's in the northeast 9, 10, 15 of 4. The application is in participation of the Ag Services Board Shelter Board program. The following comments are received from Craig Pittman, who's the Director of Infrastructure. His recommendation is that all trees will likely not be affected, and a 75-foot setback from both roadways should be recommended. The land use district is hamlet residential. It is a discretionary use, has the following regular conditions as well as the informative. Scrolling down.
Subdivision application.
Sorry, that's
Subdivision application 2020-0-15. Subdivision of lots 27 through 32, block 52, Land 4556S in Grassy Lake. The applicant is proposing to separate the title for these lots to create two lots, encompassing lots 27 to 29 and lots 30 to 32 on separate parcels. Lots 27 to 29 are vacant, and lots 30 to 32 incorporated dwelling. The proposal does comply with all the minimum lot size requirements for serviced residential lots in the Hamlet Residential District. However, a minimum of 5 feet will need to be maintained between the proposed property line and the bottom of the steps, which are located on the west side of the dwelling. This may require shifting the proposed lot line westward or relocating the steps. In discussion with the landowner, it indicated that they're likely going to move the steps as they are movable concrete steps. No issues or concerns were identified by any responding review agencies, and no comments were received from adjacent landowners. Subdivision application 2020-0-23 in the northwest quarter of 34-14-16-4. The applicant is proposing to subdivide a 3.24 acre lot for isolated single lot country residential use. The lot incorporates a dwelling, a shed, and a pump house. The cistern serves as the potable water supply for the dwelling, and an individual septic field system serves as the sewage disposal. Access to the lot is from the existing driveway off the adjacent ND roadway. The western boundary of this lot does follow an existing drainage, and the residual parcel is under agricultural use. An access right-of-way is proposed along the east boundary of the country residential lot to provide access to a portion of the residual agricultural parcel due to the drainage. The proposal exceeds the maximum 3-acre lot size requirement for residential single lot subdivision, and therefore a waiver would need to be granted to approve this subdivision. The subject property is located within an identified area as having potential historic resources. However, a clearance is not required. There are also abandoned wells within the quarter. However, the wells are not located within the area that's proposed to be provided. No issues or concerns were identified by any responding review agencies, and no comments were received from adjacent landowners. Lastly, subdivision application 2020-0-32 in the northeast quarter of 36-13-16 west of the 4th. The applicant is proposing to subdivide a 2.5 acre lot for isolated single lot country residential use. The lot incorporates a house, a shop, and a dugout. Cistern serves as the potable water supply, and an individual septic field system serves as the sewage disposal. Access is from the existing driveway, and the residual agricultural parcel is under agricultural use. This proposal does comply with all criteria for residential single lot subdivision. There is a confined feeding operation located within the southeast quarter 6-14-15-4. NRCB does not have any permit information about this operation. However, estimates based on the number of corrals do suggest that the minimum distance setback is met. This area is also identified as being a potential artesian flow. Subdivision application was forwarded to Alberta Environment, and no comments were received. And the applicants also indicate no knowledge of an artesian well within the subject parcel. No issues or concerns were identified by any review agencies, and no comments were received from adjacent landowners. On the site visit, water stockpile was noted, and this is being addressed through a separate development permit process. Thank you.
Kirk, if you could speak to the home occupation, please.
Absolutely, Madam Chair. Item number 11 is a home occupational permit that has been received by our department, and it's a standard one in regards to a framing store.
Okay, so if we could please have a motion to go into closed. Tamara makes that motion. Anybody opposed? Carried. So are you able to pause it then? Okay, so just wait.
Certainly, I can go back to first development permit, Madam Chair.
Kirk, please wait.
Just wait 1 moment, Kirk. Your mic's off.
Yes, ma'am.